By now, we know a few things about Cecilia. She was not the best when it came to mathematics. Her results never quite matched her classroom effort. But she could play football with both feet. She could dance. She could perform on stage. And she had a best friend named Alexa. There was something else you needed to know about Cecilia. Something that examination results could never measure. Cecilia was a child. Like most children, she had one very important talent: the ability to turn an ordinary day into an adventure. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes accidentally. Cecilia and Alexa were neighbors. When two best friends live close, parents learn one thing: you don't always need to ask what they are doing. Most of the time, they don't know either. You simply hear laughter, then silence, then more laughter. And that's when you start wondering. If you asked Cecilia directly, she would probably have an innocent explanation. Children are very good at explanations, especially when they suspect trouble. Cecilia was curious. She wanted to know, see, and experience things. When she and Alexa were together, curiosity had a way of becoming an activity. A simple afternoon could begin with the two girls sitting quietly. Then, somehow, someone would say, "Let's go." And the mission had begun. Children don't need expensive plans. Give them a ball and they create a tournament. Give them an empty space, and it is a football stadium. 1 minute they were playing. The next, they were dancing or arguing over something that made no sense. And 5 minutes later, best friends again. Cecilia's childhood was filled with these little moments. Looking back, they were the moments that made her childhood special. Games, stories, and adventures. But there were consequences. Adventures are fun until someone discovers what happened. And her mother, Catherine, had a special talent for discovering everything. There are levels to a mother calling your name. Cecilia is safe. Cecilia requires attention. But the full name? That means the adventure is over. You could be 3 streets away or hiding behind a tree. Your mother would still call your name, and somehow you would hear it. During holidays, Cecilia spent time at Alexa's home. Alexa's family had more financial comfort. Cecilia's parents, Catherine and Peter, worked hard for the basics. Cecilia understood how hard her parents worked. Alexa's home was a small window into a world she might otherwise never have known. The most important thing was how Cecilia felt there. She felt welcome and comfortable. She could be herself. Alexa didn't care about Cecilia's grades. When they were together, they were simply two friends. Two girls with enough time to get into all sorts of things. Cecilia found excitement in the smallest things. She was usually ready for the competition. She had 2 feet and could play on either side. If the ball came through the air, Cecilia was ready. Her head was part of the game. The ball was running out of places to hide. Children could spend hours playing without realizing how much time had passed. Then suddenly, someone's mother would appear. "Cecilia!" And the game was over. Cecilia was growing and learning from life. She was learning how to make friends, navigate environments, and understand that people lived differently. Friendship could cross boundaries. Alexa was teaching Cecilia that it was possible to belong in someone else's world without forgetting your own. The different parts of her personality were coming together. The student, the footballer, the dancer, the curious child. They were all Cecilia. Life at home was not always easy. Money was not always enough. But when Cecilia was with Alexa, she could simply be Cecilia. Every game, every performance, every friendship was preparing her. She was becoming someone the world had not yet discovered. Cecilia was never trying to become extraordinary. She was simply living and being herself. But those ordinary moments help shape us. Together, they were simply two girls growing up, one adventure at a time. Subscribe and stay tuned for episode 5.